Welcome back. My name is Miss Yanela Rodney, and this is my colleague,
Miss Alana Morrison.
and we are the grade 5 gold teachers. And today's subject is mathematics, and we will be focusing on solid shapes. Welcome back, grade 5 gold. Did everyone have an enjoyable meal? Nice. So how are you feeling right now? Anybody? If you're feeling happy, sad, what? So anyone tell me how you're feeling? Okay, Jim, you're feeling sad? Why so? You fell down? Okay, we will fix that. Everyone stand. Up. Hands up. Down. Out. In. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Good. So let's get into this song. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Eyes and ears and nose and mouth. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
So are you feeling better now? Great. That's what I would like to hear. Now, have your seat and let's get into today's work. Okay, class. So for us to figure out what today's topic is, we need to do a little hunting. Let me see all those who likes to hunt. Great. I love to hunt too. But remember, we are only hunting in our classroom. Please do not hunt in Miss Jen's classroom or Miss Savitry's classroom or even outside of the classroom. We are only hunting inside our little classroom. Now, I placed a little piece of paper underneath Miss Yanela's table.
Really?
Yes, Miss Yanela. Come and check it out. Now, are you excited to see what is under Miss Yanela's table? Can you read what's on the paper?
A die?
A dice. Good. Now, class, just where you're sitting, I would like you to feel under your desk if there is any paper there. Now, when you find that paper, stand with that paper in your hand. Come on, let's see. Great. John, you find any paper there? Excellent. Stand. Okay, we have Ruth there. Stand. Yes, Joan. What you have there? Great. Stand. So, Tom, tell me what's on your paper. A Colgate box. What about you, Ruth? Stud mark paste. Great. What about you, Joan? Scotch tape. Excellent. What about you? Nice, ice cream. I'm excited to hunt for ice cream. Ooh, yummy. Great. Now move where you are and let's hunt in the classroom for what you have on your paper.
Good job, everybody. So what I want everyone to do is gather around the table. Come quickly. Good. So now let's take a look at all the objects that we found.
Can you tell me what these objects are called? Anybody? Great. Shapes. Very good. Give Jonas a clap for that.
So let's
Great.
write the word shapes down.
But what kind of shapes? Okay, Tom said box shape. Not bad. Great try. He said box shape. Anybody else would like to try? Circle shape. Great. So Miss Nell will write all the words that you're saying. So Thomas said box shape, circular shape. Anybody else? Come on. Very good. Lisa said 3D shapes. Smart answer, Lisa. 3D shapes. Now, can anybody give me another word for 3D?
Everybody
Solid
give her a clap.
shapes.
Very good.
So today's topic is based on solid shapes. So we did our little hunting game and we found solid shapes. So all of these objects here are called solid shapes. What are solid shapes? Great, as Lisa said, solid shapes are 3D shapes. Good, so solid shapes are three-dimensional shapes. Three-dimensional means 3D shapes that have length, breadth, and width. Now let's read together what are solid shapes. Again, solid shapes are three-dimensional shapes that have length, breadth, and width. Good. What are the types of solid shapes? Today, we are only focusing on 5 types of solid shapes. And the 5 types of solid shapes that we will be focusing on are cube, cuboid, cone, cylinder, and sphere. Look at the pictures again. Cube, cuboid, cone, cylinder, and sphere. Now, look at our objects. Can you identify the solid shapes here? The first one, cube. Now, I would like Thomas to pick up the cube. Pick up the object that represents cube. Which one of these objects looks exactly like this picture here?
Very good. This one right here. Very good.
Great. So here we have the cube. The dice represents the cube, the shape of a cube. Now, cuboid. Look at your objects again. And I would like Sasha to pick up any one of those objects there that looks exactly like this picture here. A cuboid.
Very good, Sasha. Correct, the Colgate box.
The Colgate box. Look at the cone. Now, which object looks exactly like this picture here? Cone.
Let's get the answer from Maya. Come on, let's see. Very good, Maya. You're correct. This is the cone.
Now here we have the cylinder. Again, look at the objects and select the one that looks exactly like the cylinder here.
Great job, Terry. He picked up the stud mark pace. Good.
Excellent. And our last solid shape here is the sphere. Now, which object looks like the sphere?
Good. The pack of styrofoam balls. So let's take out one so you can see. Would you like to take out one? This is how it looks.
Good. Excellent. Great. Now,
everyone kindly return to your seats quickly so we can get back into this lesson. Quickly, quickly, quickly. So can anyone remember when Miss Alana mentioned that solid shapes have the length, width, and breadth? Can anyone remember that? Okay, so we will be identifying the length, breadth, and width on a cuboid. So look carefully at the cuboid, which is the Irish Spring soap box, right? Good. So the length is the longest part on the box, if you can see here. Can everyone see? Right here is the longest part of the Irish Spring box. This is the length. Now the width now is the height of the box. So a next word for width is height. This is how tall the box is, right? So right here, they are the width. Now the breadth is how broad the Irish Spring box is, or the cuboid. So this here is how broad the Irish Spring box is. So this is the breadth, right? Good.
okay, class. Now let's look at the properties of the solid shapes. The solid shapes have three properties. The properties are made up of the surfaces, also known as the faces of the shape, also the edges, and vertex or vertices. If the shape has one vertex, it's classified as vertex. If it has more than one, then it becomes vertices. So singular vertex, plural vertices. Now let's look at the flashcards that Miss Yanela has. What is the face of a solid shape? A flat surface surrounded by line segments is called the face of the solid shape. Now let's look at this cube. Let's try to identify the face of this shape. The flat surface here, also here, are called the faces of this cube. Now if you look carefully, these faces are equal. So this cube has equal faces. Remember, the flat surface of this cube is called the face of the solid shape. Let's look at the edge of the shape. Now look at the flashcard that Miss Yanela is holding. When two faces meet at a line segment, that is called an edge. So let's identify it now using this cube. When two surfaces, also known as the face. Now when two faces meet at a line segment, here is a line segment that connects two faces. This line segment here is called an edge. Let's look at the vertex now. Over there, Miss Yanela is holding a flashcard. Look at the flashcard. Now when three or more edges meet, it is called a vertex. So the edges now meet at a point, and that point is called the vertex. So let's use this cube again. Remember we said the edges are the line segments. So when we have three or more line segments meet at a specific point, that point is called the vertex. So here, one line segment. Here, another line segment. And here, we have another line segment. So 1 line segment, 2 line segments, and 3 line segments. It all connects at a point here. So this point is called the vertex.
Okay, so we have activity time now. So Miss Alana will place you into groups of 5, and each group will select a team lead, right? And I will walk around. So one person, which is a team lead, will place their hand in this bag and select one piece of paper from this bag. Only one, right? And then we will move on to the next step. 1, you have the cube. Here, Miss Alana. Group 2, you have the cone. Group 3, the cylinder. Group 4, the cuboid. And lastly, group 5, the sphere. Good. So everyone is okay with what they have, right? So now that each group has a shape, I will give you 2 minutes. State how many surfaces, edges, and vertices your solid shape has. So remember, it is a group work and everyone needs to work together. So I don't want to see Ruth doing all the work by herself. That means Ruth alone understands. So I need to see everyone cooperating, right? So remember, you have 2 minutes and then we will get into the activity board.
So for group 1, Johnny, please come out and demonstrate the number of surfaces, edges, and vertices the cube has. So here, Johnny, let's see how many surfaces the cube has. Let's count. So the cube has 1, 2, 3, 4, top and bottom, 5, 6. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So very good, Johnny. Johnny said that the cube has 6 surfaces. Excellent, Lisa. 6 equal surfaces or faces. Okay, so somebody else from group 1, please come and demonstrate the edge of this cube. Let's have Sasha. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So this cube has how many edges, Sasha? 12 edges. Romel, please come and demonstrate to the class how many vertices this cube has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excellent. So 4 points at the top and 4 points at the bottom. So this cube has 8 vertices. Excellent job, group 1. Give group 1 a round of applause. Group 2, Maya, please come out and demonstrate how many faces the cuboid has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the cuboid has 6 faces. Ruth, please come out and demonstrate how many edges this cuboid has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this cuboid has 12 edges. Excellent. Jim, now demonstrate to the class how many vertices this cuboid has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this cuboid has 8 vertices.
So class, before we move on to the next solid shape, what do you notice about the cube and the cuboid? Correct. They have same surfaces, same edges, and same vertices. You see 6 here, 6 is here, and same thing goes for the edge and the vertices. Between the cube and the cuboid is that the cube has equal faces and the cuboid don't. So let's get back into the activity.
Excellent. So group 3, your solid shape was cylinder. Now, Jim, please come out and demonstrate the number of surfaces a cylinder has. Good. So a cylinder has 2 flat surfaces. 1, 2. The bottom is flat and the top is also flat. So the cylinder has 2 flat surfaces and also 1 curved surface. So 2 plus 1 equals 3. So the cylinder has 3 surfaces. 2 flat surfaces and 1 curved surface. So 3 surfaces in all. What about the edge? Yes, Mark. Now, the edge of a cylinder. How many edges this cylinder has? 1, 2. So, this cylinder has 2 edges. 1, 2. The number of vertices. Let's hear Tom. Now, look at this cylinder carefully. Can Tom tell the class the number of vertices of this cylinder here? Excellent. The cylinder has no vertices. There is no points on this cylinder here. So a cylinder has 0 vertex. Okay? Good. Group 4, cone. Let's hear from Ruth. So Ruth, tell the class how many faces this cone has. So the cone has 1 flat surface and 1 curved surface. Paul, now demonstrate to the class how many edges this cone has. Excellent. This cone has 1 edge. If you look here, 1 edge. Excellent. Now Lucy, demonstrate to the class how many vertex or vertices this cone has. The point. Any point? Excellent. 1 vertex the cone has. The last shape, and that's the sphere. So group 5, they have this little styrofoam ball. So class, I would like Tyra to come and demonstrate how many surfaces this sphere has. Excellent. Only 1 curved surface this sphere has. 1 curved surface. There is no flat surface. Only 1 curve. Great. James, how many edges this sphere has? there is no edge. If you look here, there is no line connecting, no surface. So this sphere has zero edge. Jada, how many vertex or vertices this sphere has?
The shapes.
Again, the answer is 0.
In your same group, you will create the solid shape you had earlier.
Wow, I am amazed and I'm proud of each and every one of you here. You guys done well. Excellent job. Now group 2, I admire the way how you use your popsicle sticks to create the shape of a cuboid.
I'm also impressed with this cone because I was thinking how y'all will go about making this cone pointed. And you know, this was well put together and I must congratulate group 3. Lovely. Also the other groups, you did very good. I must congratulate each group on the hard and dedicated work that you put into making these solid shapes.
So group 1, excellent cube. Group 2, excellent cuboid. Group 3, excellent cone. Group 4, wow, I love this cylinder, excellent. And group 5, I'm amazed how they get the idea, how they even got that creativity to make this Play-Doh, form it in a very circular way. This here is amazing. Excellent work. You all done great.
These handouts that we will share out to you have everything that was done in the lesson today. So all you will have to do is paste it or staple it into your books so you can always go back if you have to revise. So children, for homework, what I would like you to do is to do a little research. There are different types of solid shapes. Example, the prism. So what I want you to do is go home and find the other different types of solid shapes. So just write that down quickly and let's continue with the lesson.
Now, what I would like you to do is to sit back and relax and view this video that we're about to show you. Now, this video concludes everything based on solid shapes.
Solid shapes. Good morning, everyone. Today, let's revise solid shapes. Look at this solid shape. A flat surface surrounded by line segments is called a face of the solid figure. A flat face is also called a plane face. Two faces meet at a line segment called an edge. Two edges meet at a corner called vertex. Now, let's look at some solid geometrical shapes and their properties. A cube has 8 vertices, 6 flat faces, and 12 straight edges. A cuboid has 8 vertices, 6 flat faces, and 12 straight edges. A cylinder has 2 flat faces, 1 curved face, and 2 curved edges. A cone has 1 vertex, 1 flat face, 1 curved face, and 1 curved edge. A sphere has only a curved face. Wasn't it fun reviewing all the solid shapes?